looks like a safety.
And the other thing about this, it's the toughest quarter of the draw, because the winner of the match we're watching right now will take on the winner of the next match on the main table, Shane Van Boening against Joshua Filler. No hiding place in this section of the draw.
Yeah, and you know, SVB usually ranked higher. Filler, I think, really legitimately probably a little higher as well, and FSR not playing as many tournaments this year than are part of the venue for the weekend, and maybe more of it moving into that final four. What a shot. 2 jump shots, one from each of the players, kind of to get out of the safety just to maybe play another. Yeah, he wanted to pay attention here. He may swing this some couple rails to fall straight on the left side rail for the 8. And he wants that to go a little bit just to get handy, maybe draw the cue ball back for the 8 to the 9. Looks like Tyler Steyer's got on the board to start between him and Georgiev. Talk about Mosconi points and whatnot, but just trying to get your hands on one of these W&T Big Open trophies for so many left in this event. I think that's just such a game changer, and some of them it's later in their career, some of them it's fairly young, some of it's very young, but boy, what a difference that can make for a player.
Needed that turquoise 2 ball to bounce a little more.
And FSR, who's never be labeled a slow player, I think sometimes he can actually get going and be labeled quite the opposite at times, but he's going to try and control the tempo of this match as much as he can. Very hard to do in winter break. When AJ gets his turn, it's kind of up to him how he wants to play it, pace-wise. A little easier to control things when you play alternate break or rotate the break. FSR, when he gets settled in and gets away from that every now and again missed ball, he's as much a favorite in this tournament as anyone left. A lot of players do this to get the shorter pocket. And he'll hold the angle he wants. Hit it beautifully, though. I mean, if you can put it right there, why not?
He's looking good early on, no doubt about it. I was a little concerned about that pocket that's been a rather devilish. But the 8 ball went in. And the 9 follows suit. Francisco Sanchez Ruiz quickly into a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's falling a little funny on this with the 4 a little covered up. I thought he would play above this 3 ball a little more to where he naturally and always could swing the cue ball a couple rails for the pink. Now he's got to cheat the pocket and really judge the draw stroke to kind of draw towards the 8 ball, you might say. He did real well with this. A couple similar shots in this match already so far. Yeah, it's going to be overdrawn a little bit, but I mean, you kind of had to make sure you got there. And now difficulty to get on the 5.
If you've been with us all week, you'll know what I'm going to say now. If you are just joining us for the first time, it's worth knowing. If a player misjudges a screw shot on this table, 99 times out of 100, it's because they overscrew.
I wonder if he may consider the safety here. Oh no, that's amazing that he let that get away. I like the option. I mean, we always want to try and run out, but I think he was a little handcuffed there and really let one get away.
Yeah, just a lapse in concentration, and it could lead to a reset of the match.
think, you know, barring not making a big mistake with these last two, I think you're exactly right on the reset of the match. And one thing Carl brought up yesterday that he was a little concerned about first seeing AJ in these tournaments is the break shot, but I think it's improved enough to where he can put some heat back on FSR and maybe get some things going. Is he trying to go up behind? Oh, he's trying to draw it. This is going to sell out, maybe. He's got to get lucky. He did.
When you're losing momentum, that's the kind of roll you need.
Yeah, and I would look the other way if I was AJ. I don't know about going up table so easily. Gets the snooker and certainly can sell out something offensive. I thought he would chip it going towards the 8 with the cue ball. And here's your opening. A little awkward cueing, but definitely an opening.
A speedy match this, easy on the eye and also really tight.
And FSR, what he did there is he said, I can't take a chance at missing this 2-ball by elevating over the purple. Simplified things here. And I like that, the situation he's in. Try to get control back, however that is. Even if it's using something tactically to get a better shot.
In an ideal world, SV, or should I say, FSR would have liked to have taken the left-hand cushion away from AJ Manis, but I don't think there was quite room to do that, so he's done well to plonk the cue ball where he has. Play the 2-cushion escape anyway. Oh, and it's not worked out at all.
Yeah, all you can do is give your best effort, contact there, and he did so.
Yeah, the mistake there, not as bad as the misplayed safety earlier in rack 5. But it will still annoy FSR, especially where he finds himself now. Lovely touch.
Yeah, it's one thing to just like position play out in the center of the table, much more difficult, the safety as well. Anytime you can use the rails or something near the rail, you feel real comfortable laying the cue ball down. But just another exhibit of his talent, AJ Manis.
Yeah, and didn't have to think about it. It was entirely second nature. Just see the shot and play it.
Yeah, oh, I'm going 2 rails here. You know, just random out in the middle of the table, no problem. All right, going to the jump cue. Had pretty good options with the kick. I don't know if he's trying to make this, bang it around. He was trying to make it. He's going to leave this a little off angle, but I think the 5 does play in the right middle. So AJ should tighten this matchup even closer at 5-4.
That's what Torsten Homan has done. He's now trailing by that score against Petri Makinen. Now the cue ball there was just a tad loose for me. These middle pockets are very tight. Oh, well done. Remember, teenager AJ Manis was trailing 4-0 in this one and in danger of falling 5-0 adrift. But he's won 4 of the last 5 racks and now he's right back in the thick of things. Can he see enough of it to pot it? There's your answer, having to jump. taken these with terrific style. And there's no doubt too the crowd want to win. They are cheering on Starboy. And this was the glue that held the rack together, the jump shot on the 5, which he made look preposterously easy. I could have contributed to his downfall there with the old commentator's curse, but he has played really well so far, and he's jumped well. Twice he's knocked in a really good ball.
You know, before when we watched AJ, of course, you could see the talent, but I think the difference is, and why I said earlier about maturing even during this tournament, when he made a mistake like that to himself, he would shoot pretty quickly on that type of jump. And there he took a little extra time regrouping. I think it made him turn into a favorite to make the jump shot.
He went for the aggressive move, and while the 9 ball is blocking the path to the 2, we know that FSR can pull off some magic. Helped, of course, as well by the fact that the 3 ball is in close proximity to a pocket.
Excuse me. Clean strike there. All these matches are tightening up, except for Kazakis is on the 8-9 to get a 7-3 lead over DeWong. See how that ends up. Like his chances though, and FSR is another one of those guys, maybe not labeled the best jumper, but match play sure seems to make a lot of them.
Yeah, on both sides, I think this has been a really good exhibition of jumping, actually. Unbelievable. Well, FSR before this rack took 5, and now he's missed the 5.
Yeah. A little similar to what Bergman had, I would say. Uh-oh, watch the cue ball. He's going to get a friendly bump, as he should, and that's what happens. Make a simple mistake, and it looks like he can draw short side here on the 7.
The bump doesn't help, but what a pot.
I don't mind it. Just get to see him make another great shot. Knock this in, go straight up and down. He'd like it to be a hair thinner to go straight up and down. Makes it easy to overcut this, I think. Oh, he's easing it. He's easing it. Just a smart kid, I tell you. With massive tools.
I was about to say he could be heading for a champagne moment, but he's going to wait 2 years to be able to drink champagne in the USA.
Just, you know, of course he's trying and he's giving it his all, but the way he goes about it, it's just like no stress at all. Never questioning what he's aiming at, what he's looking at, what he's doing.
AJ Manis on the hill. Over the years, the Philippines have produced so many wonderful players. Some might say they produced the GOAT in Efren Reyes. That's a debate that will go on for many a year. But another one is now in the pipeline. His name is Albert James Manis, and he's on the hill, 4 up with 5 to play. If you recall in his interview before the match began, he said that against Jason Shaw he had a few really good rolls. It helps, you know. Regardless of talent, you can never dismiss the importance of fortune.
Yeah, but FSR is ecstatic to get out of the chair, even though he has snookered. The three's over the pocket, so should make this. That's a little unlucky there. He's kicking to the side, trying to make it.
It's been such a terrific match to watch. I want to see some more of it. AJ Manis does not share that opinion.
Yeah, Georgi Georgiev with 5 in a row takes his first lead after trailing 5-1, up 6-5. Don't know if he can go any further on this one, or if he has to just roll it and take the long shot on the 5. Pretty good.
That was just totally still.
Yeah, another one here. So easy to overcut.
Even Albert James doesn't pop them all. Petri Mäkinen on the hill, and we're talking about breaking abilities, and he's certainly got it. And we've just seen it with our own eyes from FSR. How about that for a split?
Yeah, cue ball ended up way on the top rail. Somehow the blue 2 got inches in front of it. Looks perfect to get up on the 3. The 4's over the side. When your opponent's on the hill and you're trailing several games trying to get back in it, this is the split you want.
Around 20 minutes or so ago, it looked as though FSR was going to be eliminated. Boy, what a rearguard action. Can confirm Petri Mäkinen has beaten Torsten Homan 10-7, so Kazakis and Mäkinen will go head-to-head this evening. Hill. What an absolute classic. This is exceptional.
The one's down in the corner somehow. Rarely ever see a break and run hill. It seems like. Got a little bit of a two-way shot if he wanted to attack on a bank, but I think it's going to be a safety from FSR. Now, how do you play that? How do you play the safety? You got to be careful if you want to put the 2 near the 9 and kind of roam around the 3 or the 7, something like that. Push out still on offer. A lot of people overlook that. When a player can see the ball, that doesn't mean they have to play from there. They still have that option if they don't like it. Tyler Steyer just missed a pretty tough 8 ball at 6'6". He's leveling out. It's burned his extension. Sorry, Phil.
Yeah, just what I was going to say. It's a risk to take your extension as early as this in a decider.
Well, the one thing, there's not really a problem with the layout as of now. Something that you're probably going to have to put a lot into. So this shot means as much as any. And I think he just wanted to get some separation, you know, just try and make it tough. Hard to get the snooker, I think. Now to Starboy. How does he want to play this? Does he come 2 rails behind the 3? Yeah, that's the shot I saw. He's going to find a gap, though. No, it's perfect. What a shot.
Coolness under pressure. He's saying, what pressure?
All right, he's going to tie up the 7 and 4, or try to. Decent, I guess. Not terrible. Now, would you ever set up on the 2 and draw towards the brown 7 right here to open up the brown 7 with the 3 right there? Carl's shaking his head, saying, no way I would do that. I don't think I would shoot this combo. Yeah. Talking about shooting the 2 and getting on the 3 to open the 4-7. I like something in that regard better. This one you can hang. This is the problem with this one. From this angle, this ball can hang. Oh my goodness, he rolled it. Wow.
I'm surrounded here by wise heads, and they're all shaking their head.
Yeah, now if FSR can play one nice shot with good speed control, he can get natural to open up that 4 and 7. He could go into him now, trying to hold. Don't suggest it, but like here, he's got to go a little bit. He's perfect. I think he's perfect. I think with a high ball, he gets enough of the 7. I really do. Maybe he goes by it. Well, this, you know, Phil, the combination. Oh, he went for the bank. Wow. Well, to me, Phil, though, the combination setting up for that was a big surprise, but then the way he delivered it was even more surprising. I don't think this is on too well for the bank or the cut. It's a safety behind the purple, so AJ's getting back out of his chair. He's got to go. Got to go a little bit. Pretty good.
It's a typical hill, full of tension and drama. Debate. What does he do? What should he avoid? Who will win?
He can see it. So he's attacking.
Has he fallen victim to the impetuosity of youth in this rack?
Yeah, I'll tell you, not a hard bank shot. I kind of want to go myself to play it, but looks like this is pretty handy.
And this rack right here, and this scene at the Caribe Royale is what the World Nineball Tour is all about.
This combo's going to line up. He's going to shoot this. I wonder what he feared there, FSR. I thought he would hit it with enough speed to get the pink all the way to the top cushion. I think he can level out here as well. I think this sets up very nice.
Are we going to see a 5-rack comeback from Francisco Sanchez Ruiz? The nerve ends are all. It looked as though AJ was going to be the main menace, but now FSR in the driver's seat.
Yeah, and just an incredible match that we all wanted to see go to the distance, but we've seen some funny things here in the last game. Okay, that's ideal. Perfect angle to draw up the side rail for the brown in the middle. Very stress-free. He's overrun just a little bit. This is not done. He's got to work the cue ball one way or another. Oh, he's not killing it. Just going to take the little cut. Okay, didn't know that was on offer.
It all comes down to this. I don't regard this as a gimme under this kind of cloying pressure. Viva España in Florida. The teenager AJ Manister got the match in his hands, but it slipped away. Francisco Sanchez Ruiz winning a classic by 10 racks to 9.